What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video today. I know I ain't really did no video in a long time and just kind of, enjoying myself, enjoying this fall season, winter season, enjoying the holidays. I hope everybody had a great holiday. Got some rest, got some good food, and got a lot of peace, going on within their life. In this video today, I want to just start the video with the title, What's in Your Heart for Real? And I got that title just from listening to some music and just over time and, the everyday hustle and bustle of work and family, relationships, dating, just the whole life thing, the whole life thing, what's in your heart for real? And it's kind of piggybacking off of another video that I've done, talking about standing on your standards and all that kind of stuff, because in order to do that, you really gotta find out, what's in your heart for real. What's in your heart as it pertains to self-improvement, personal development, how you handle your day-to-day interactions with yourself and also with everything that you encounter, What's in your heart for real? And, the more you go about your day in life and start putting in work, whether it's cleaning the house, whether it's, fixing your car or whatever it is that you're working on, which is a whole gamut of different things, you got to get the best value for your time, for the effort, for the money, for everything that you're invested into something. And if you don't know what's in your heart for real, and if you don't have a standard or a code of conduct that you're trying to make sure you ensure firm boundaries for, you can haphazardly allow people and just unnecessary chaos to enter within your heart, to enter within your realm. And that right there can cause you a world of decay, a world of chaos, a world of destruction, because you haven't decided what's in your heart and what is it that you're going to allow to be even in your environment. And I'll use dating as an example. And for the guys out here, dating is perfectly fine. Dating is fun. Dating is, it's okay to have love. It's okay to have joy and peace and be able to share life with somebody and share experiences with someone. But, it gets to a point where, you have to figure out what's in your heart for real, what's in what the other person as well, what's in their heart. You have to learn how to discern, over the course of 30, 60, 90 days, a couple months, what exactly are you going toward? What is this a journey together, or this is just an amusement park where you just always come back and pay? You always come back and go on the same rides, and you always come back and leave happy with good entertainment. But when it's time to go home, that park stay put. When it's time to actually be of further value, it's not producing any other value but what it's supposed to do, which is be an amusement park for that day, for that specific time period. And so basically you can't do life with that. You can only be entertained with that. You can only find joy and happiness with that during the hours that it's open. So what's in your heart for real? How do you make sure that you understand what you want, make sure your message and intentions are clear, and also as you go along the journey, ensure that these boundaries are still being reinforced, still being vetted, still being processed. Because if you're not wise, you can allow that entertainment, that amusement park, to kill what's in your heart, to kill your boundaries, to kill your standards. Because you are living in the life of a thrill. You're living in the life of constant highs of satisfaction, constant highs of entertainment, basically paying to play. And I do understand, you have to have some skin in the game. I get that, but it gets to a point, whether it's love or profession or whatever it may be, that you gotta figure out: am I gonna lean into this more? Is it worth it? Is this investment worth it? Is this attached to my purpose? Does this really bring me an ultimate level of prosperity in all facets, or in a number of facets, to where I can house this? And over time, as men and women and stuff, it gets to the point where, what can I house? Can I put up with this emotion? Can I put up with this lack of communication? Can I put up with this lack of reciprocity? And you don't want to get so far in the journey to the point where you realize, I have wasted 6 months, I have wasted 8 months, I have wasted 2 years of my time, energy, attention, and money, because I wasn't clear and consistently enforcing my boundaries to see what's in your heart for real. To see if you have the same, or in the same vein of heart that I have. Is these are the same values that you have? Or are you always wanting to go back to the amusement park and wanting to use someone to do that? Many times people can sell a good game. They sell themselves very well. They're good at semantics. They're good at interviewing. They're very good at posturing up, buttoned up, zipped up, know all the right words to say just to get the job or get in a position to fail, to let you down, to let you know that I did all of this and I had no intentions of being with you. I did all of this and I had no intentions of following or being within the boundaries of you as a person, of respecting you and what you say you want from me as a person. It's easy to say, I respect your intentions. I thank you for being open and honest and giving me clarity. It's so easy to say that, but when someone actually shows you that what they told you was true, when they told you that, hey, this is my intention, this is what I'm looking for, and you allow them to go with it for a certain period of time, it's your job to say, hey, what's in my heart for real? Can I allow this person more grace, or do I need to cut this grace off and let them know, like, hey, clearly we're not on the same page. Clearly, you're playing with my time. Clearly, you're attempting to play with my emotion. Clearly, you understand what you're doing, and you're not trying to put yourself in a position where reciprocity is given, where consideration is given, communication, time, the whole gamut. And you have to have the strength to, once again, reinforce, vet, and cut things off before you be in the amusement park all day. Before you're in the amusement park, you're at Six Flags, you're at Disney World, and all of a sudden you're on every single ride the whole day. And this is not a one-time thing. This is a continuous cycle where you meet this person and you're always at the amusement park. There is no chance for peace. There is no chance for calmness. There is no chance for relaxation and fulfillment, because you're not planting the seeds and watering the land for it to grow, to be fulfilled. You will find that you will catch attitudes from people who get upset because you won't allow them to play with you. I'm going to say that again. You will find yourself receiving attitudes from people when you don't allow them to play with you in your time and your money and your emotions and your space. When you own who you are and what you stand for, and you don't allow people to easily come in and start tap dancing on your life, tap dancing all in your kitchen, you will find out who should be in your life for real. It does take trial and error. It does take, like I say, grace, but at the same time, there's only so much grace. You know, there's only so much forgiveness. There's only so much forgetting. And if you're not consciously aware of, okay, we did this yesterday, what we doing today? We did this last week, okay, what about this week? Last month was cool, but next month we got to see, are we going forward together or are we going further apart? You know, it don't take long to figure out people's intentions, motives, and plans. It don't take long to understand time being wasted, money being wasted, energy being wasted, sex being wasted. It doesn't take long. And everything I'm saying is in a relationship aspect, because everything's a relationship. You have a relationship with paying that rent. You got a relationship with paying that mortgage. Relationship with car maintenance. Relationship with how you speak to your family or don't speak to your family. Or don't speak to your brother, cousin, sister, whoever it may be. You have a relationship with it all. And if you don't figure out what's in your heart for real to determine, hey, is this what I want? Hey, how do I make sure I put myself in a position to lead the life that I want, to ensure anybody that's going to be around me and close to me understand this is the ethic of behavior. This is the conduct that we're having. It's not saying we can't ever go to the amusement park. It's not saying that Disneyland, Disney World ain't for us. It's saying when you're on this journey of life and you start commingling and being together in life, what's in your heart for real? What are your real intentions? Can you understand my boundaries? I definitely can understand and respect your boundaries. How do we make this work together? Is your plan for this to make this work together, or are you really just wanting to wait till the park open and get a free pass? You may find that people want a free pass. You may find that people are good people but still want to waste your time. You will find a lot of things out, but the biggest thing you need to search is the desire of your heart. The biggest thing you need to search is how much will I put up with, and is what I'm putting up with worth it? Is what I'm doing, making me better as a man, as a person, or am I just expending myself for no reason to a person who's just out here? And I mean out there, way out there, vagabond. Ain't got no house, no job, no home. In order to grow something, in order to sprout something, you have to be settled. The plants have to be settled in the ground. The trees have to be settled. It takes a settling of the ground to even produce a foundation to build a house, a brick and mortar restaurant, whatever it may be. You have to be settled. And what's in your heart for real? And I say all this to say, is your spirit settled? Or do you have Christ in your spirit to be settled within oneself, to know this is what I'm building, and I can't let anybody just sway me in every way. I have to have the strength in the heart to send that text, hey, I like you, but this is not going to work. Clearly, we're on two separate paths. Clearly, you're taking what I told you and listening to it, digested it, but you spit it out because it was part of your plan, instead of trying to say, hey, this is someone that told me the truth, I'm gonna make sure I respect their truth and be with them every step of the way to see if this is what I want. That's not wasted time. That's trying to see, can this work, giving good opportunity for your own growth, for your own maturation, for your own love, for your own fulfillment. But when you do not see this, and I do know it takes practice. It takes practice to learn how to be with someone or how to try to spark something. But when you do not have, like I say, a good settling, a good foundation within yourself, when you're constantly running from your own shadow, you will never find it. You will never find peace. You will never find what you're looking for, because what you're looking for is in the mirror. What you're looking for is within. You can't look for a job and thinking they're going to give you this peace. You can't look for the bag and think the bag is going to give you peace. You know, the way this world is going, the way things are kind of progressing and changing, anybody that has standards, anybody that has some type of moral compass, some integrity, will be deemed as a threat. And this is not just of today's time. It's been forever. But as soon as you have integrity, as soon as you have this strength and audacity, you will always come under attack. You will always be deemed as the villain. You will always be looked at as difficult. And guess what? That just means you found out what's in your heart for real. That lets you know, and that people know that you're not here to play and let them play with you. They're not about to sit here and come in your life and fuck up your life. They're not going to sit here and come in your world and rearrange furniture. If you know you are a blessing, if you know you have something and the Lord is giving you something to which is life, which is every day just to wake up, to be honest with you, but it's even deeper than that. You know, we are blessed people, and you have to make sure you carry yourself in a manner to not be fumbled, to not fumble yourself. Make sure that you stand on your standards. Make sure you always deep dive into what's in your heart for real. Understand that, you know, we all want something in this life. We all are in a quest for something. And just ensure that the time and attention and everything that you're giving, ensure that whoever that person or job or whatever it is, make sure that you're giving or doing things up to your standards of behavior, standards of character and integrity, to ensure that I'm not going to allow things to permeate me and sway me at the drop of a dime. I'm not going to allow my time to be wasted to go with the flow when you know where you're flowing. When you've already set the standard of this is the way I'm going. Sure, I may have some obstacles along the way, but ma'am, sir, whomever, I see that we're not on the same page, and I think it's best that we just either figure out or recalibrate if we're going to try to do this for real. But if we're not, I thank you for the time that I spent with you, but I think it's better that we both go in a different direction, because you just disregarded everything that I said when I told you my intentions. You disregarded everything I said when I told you my care. You disregarded everything I said when I gave you certain offers, certain invitations. You used these invitations and offers as if they were just another offer for another amusement park. And this is where you have to really be on your square to understand how people perceive you and how they perceive everything else in their world. Man, keep it champagne.